Hello everyone, I'm Eva and I want to thank you for joining me for the very first episode of Art Side of Life. In this episode, I will tell you why I created Art Side of Life and a little bit about me. So Art Side of Life is all about interviewing the most exciting and inspiring artists of today. Each interview will be telling a real-life story of remarkable artist, designer, animator, director, or a creative entrepreneur. How they started and how they got where they are now, and what they are learning from their experiences. They will be sharing many insights about their lives as a professional artist, for example, how they generate their income, or how they choose projects and how they organize their days. We will also talk about their current exciting projects and what they plan for the future. For over 2 years now, I have been listening to podcasts a lot. I love to listen to the music, but I wanted to spend my time more productively. My partner recommended podcasts because they offer a combination that is hard to beat. They are targeted to any passion you might have, and they also have offline mode, and they are for free. They became my go-to source for entertainment while traveling. I discovered many great podcasts that were related to business, economics, history, but the podcasts that I could really inspire my artistic side were just few. Those available are published only a few times a month, and the waiting time for the new episode was just too long for me. And to keep my motivation going, I turned to YouTube to search for the stories about artists from different creative areas and backgrounds. I wanted to hear their stories and how they got to art, not only from those who have been working in the industry for many years, but also the ones early in their careers. What would be their take on how to stand out from the crowd nowadays in this environment which is changing every day with so many options and different social media platforms we can choose from. I found a lot of content about the successful pros, but almost none from the ones that are just starting. It was from this desire that Art Side of Life was born. I decided to create a place that would allow people around the world to have access to all artist stories, ideas, and how they make living out of their passion. Place where we inspire each other, learn from each other, and improve every day together. My dream is to offer an inspiration for all of you out there who want to make a world a better place by taking your passion and creating something awesome. I translated this idea into YouTube and podcast interviews with interesting artists, which I will share with you every day of the work week. This means a new episode of Art Side of Life will be waiting for you 5 days a week from Monday to Friday. Whether it's during your commute to school or work, during your creative time, or any other daily activity, you could use some added dose of inspiration. There will be clear and structured format in every episode, so you will know exactly what to expect day in and day out. What is more, I created Art Side of Life to help aspiring artists to level up their passion and become successful doing what they love. Whether you want to stay up to date, motivated, or just not sure which way to go in your creative career, this is a place for you. I want to show you different ways how to live from making art, like working for an animation or gaming studio, freelancing, selling your art, or being a creative entrepreneur. There are endless possibilities for living a creative life. You should know you are not alone at this journey of becoming a great artist, someone who is passionate about their purpose in life, and I want to give you a chance to spend time with inspirational and successful people with the same passion as you and me have. Because as a motivational speaker Jim Rohn once said, you are an average of 5 people you spend the most time with. So never stop improving and let's inspire each other to succeed. Now you know all about Art Side of Life, and I will finish this episode with a little bit about me. Ever since I was little, I liked to draw, and I was always that kid in the class who could draw. Because of this, my parents signed me up for after-school art classes so I can meet like-minded kids and spend my time exploring my passion in art. The most amazing thing I still remember until today was the trip to Italy that school organized for us. We went to learn about Italian architecture and paintings, right in the center of Renaissance and Gothic in Venice, Florence, Bologna, and Rome. As I grew older, my artistic side got pushed aside by professional sports and education. Back then, there was no one from my close circle working in the creative industry, so I almost forgot about my art passion. In my family, in our society at the time, the career of an artist was not considered something valuable, and I didn't know it is actually something I can live from. So that's why I went for a degree in business and management, and afterwards expanded it with a second degree in multimedia design. Since the past few years, I have been learning online about art techniques and fundamentals, improving my skills by studying other artists and reading art books. What fascinates me the most is the color and light theory, and I attended several online courses, my favorite being Nathan Fawkes and Tonko House Guys and Schoolism. During my time in different companies, I learned a lot too. I have met a lot of great people, a great artist, and making friends with many of them. It's the most amazing thing when you are surrounded by super talented and creative people in one office. I had this great experience when I was working for LEGO, first as a character and concept designer, and then later working with animation production, visual branding, and art direction. Before joining LEGO, I worked for advertising agencies, making creative campaigns for big FMCG brands, and this taught me a lot about marketing and being creative in a different ways. I love going for conventions and festivals to meet new people, and you can find me this year at CTN Expo in LA, so November 2017, come and say hi! I want to thank you again for joining me here at Artside of Life, and I truly hope at least one, if not all of the episodes I produce will help you to find your spark or feed already burning flame. You are absolutely going to love the next episode with Lois. Her journey is just incredible and she's an inspiration to us all. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or let me know in comments. Also, please subscribe to my channel for more videos because I post new interview every single workday. If you want to listen to the interviews on the go, please make sure to check out also podcast episodes at artsideoflife.com/podcast. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate you, and don't forget to inspire each other, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!